What's going on, everyone? It's American Thanksgiving's done, so you know what time it is. It's time for Christmas holiday stuff. So yeah, from now till the Christmas season till I don't know, probably Boxing Day, I'll be doing holiday movies. So let's start it off with a weird entry into this, which I thought I did the first two of this film, but I guess I didn't. So yeah, we're gonna start with the third one of this film franchise. But today I'm gonna talk about Silent Night, Deadly Night 3. Better watch out. It was released by Quiet Films on November 17th, 1989. Written by Carlos Laszlo and produced by Arthur H. Gorson and directed by Monte Hellman, who also did Two Lane Blacktop, Ride in the Whirlwind, The Shooting, Cockfighter. He even directed some of the scenes and was in The Terror. But yeah, so which you actually see in the movie a few times. Yeah. So Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, Better Watch Out is the third film in the Silent Night, Deadly Night franchise. There's about 6 of them, so yeah, I'll be tackling them sporadically throughout. So at least the next two anyway, the first two. But yeah, Silent Night, Deadly Night 3. Well, the the killer from the second one is in a coma, and some scientists are picking out his brain. So his brain's in this like, weird dome thing with blood and stuff, and it looks like really sci-fi-ish. And they've been conducting experiments with mediums to see if they can get into his mind and see why he went on the killing spree and stuff. So this young blind chick who actually has telekinetic abilities is helping them out, and then she actually taps into him and has somewhat of a connection with them, and then which causes him to come alive, and basically comes alive and starts causing trouble around Christmas time again. There's a drunken Santa comes into his room, basically reignites the spark from the first two films, and he goes on a killing spree trying to get to her and try to kill her because she knows his backstory and stuff, basically. So yeah, so it's basically a cat and mouse game throughout the whole film. This was shot in July of 1989 or 1988, I think. But yeah, and so it's very little to do with Christmas, but yeah, there is some pretty unique kills in this and some pretty good gore effects in this film. And the killer is pretty dull. Jeffrey Combs plays him, which is surprising, but all he does is walk around like a zombie and stabs people when he gets a chance to. Um, yeah, some of the kills are pretty inventive. Some of the gore is pretty good. Some of the kills are pretty lackluster, and the story is pretty dull. There's not very many interesting characters to get behind, and this came out during like the telepathic craze. This came out around the same time as the Friday the 13th sequel that has a telepathic kid in it, and a lot of films are trying to, where a lot of horror films, anyways, are exploiting telepathy and people being psychic and stuff like that, and yeah, trying to go that route. And so yeah, it was pretty standard. It's very slow paced film. There's not much to it though. It's pretty generic, but some okay kills, some alright kills. There's the odd good one, and but it was well shot. The acting's not too bad. I think if the writer actually added some extra kills in there, or maybe some extra character development, if that actually made the characters a little more stand out, probably would have been a little better. But for now, this one was just a pretty dull sequel. It's a your run-of-the-mill slasher film with a little bit of Christmas mixed in, and but very little. And yeah, overall, it's highly predictable and just wasn't that great. So I'm gonna give Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, Better Watch Out a 1.5 out of 5. If this sounds like something you're interested in, I'll link the whole film down below where you can watch it for free. And also, make sure you check out my Instagram that's linked down below. That's where I always post clips of films and review in the future on my stories at the film title and hashtag, and subject on film and a hashtag, so you're aware of it. And also my Letterbox is down below, Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the film. So follow me on one of those two platforms, stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any, and also let me know if you want me to do the other one soon. the other films sooner rather than later. If you want to hear my opinions on them, comment those down below too. I'll try to get them as soon as I can as well. Make sure you subscribe. Hopefully we find something weird, obscure, and odd, somewhat like this, that you probably never thought of checking out together. And also so hear my opinions on popular films, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell, because we're going to go into more modern Christmas horror territory with Toys of Terror. Looks interesting. Hopefully it is. So make sure you tune in for that one, and watch out for all those psychotic killers waking from comas trying to kill us all on Christmas. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.